Hope you're doing well. And if you're not doing well, I hope things get better. Welcome to this Modern Warfare game. This is TNTr, TNT Regicide versus DDGA. I don't know what that stands for. But it's gonna be interesting. This season is all hardpoint, so it's a good change of pace. The domination was good and all. I think the last season was quite mixed up. I like just one game mode. Domination tended to be a bit Once one team gained a huge advantage, it didn't really swing the other way. So I'm enjoying this hardpoint. It can really be unpredictable. Ziggy! Zugmeister.
Right. I think I'm gonna run the ground quickly.
Oh, let's do this. Yeah, let's do it. Welcome, guys, to a map I have not played for a while. I haven't played Call of Duty for a while. I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege lately. This is a cool map. I'm not even sure if I remember the name. It's that map. You know this map, eh? That map, eh? Welcome, everybody. We've got double DGA in blue. And you got... This is too loud. And we got TNTr in purple. Let's see some action. What's happening here? We've got Koi Batman up top, getting an advantage point over the side. Looks like the TNT's already taken a very strong position surrounding the side, smoking it out. They are gaining the points. Double DGA is reconsolidating, getting behind them. Let's see how they're positioning here. Yep, pushing on, but TNT's taking the stronger position, in my opinion, and this little courtyard is definitely the stronger side. You hold this, you have a lot of presence on the hard point. TNT are holding it, Statman goes in, unfortunately gets taken out. But there's an awkward angle down this alleyway, hey? If you're in this alley, you can just take out almost everyone. But the same thing can kind of be said from this side. And I'm quite keen to see how TNT is going to play. Obviously, I'm coming in from a TNT perspective, but I'm just as keen to see both teams do well. See who's going to come up with some awesome plays. Currently, double DGA is holding on to a lot of points. 20 for them, now it's 20 for TNT. Definitely keeping it up, neck to neck. Whereas in domination, you often see teams kind of go one way or the other. To see a team recover in domination is really unusual. Anyway, so far we got Aespa with a 16 for 4, Ziggy with a 13 for 4, both the PC players on the team. I do want to point that out. I find that very interesting, and I wonder if there's a correlation. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being full of it. Anyway, double DGA are definitely holding on to the points here. Just a slight advantage. It helps. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it does give them a little bit of breathing room if TNT happen to get a really good attack off. But again, Aespa with the 20 for 5, that 4 KD is, it's nice to be sitting with that. Conversely, on the other team, DDGA has 13 for 11, not as pretty a KD for sure. 13 for 11, 10 for 10, 11 for 10. Not as positive. The TNT, I'm just looking at theirs, 7 for 7, 13 for 9, 8 for 8, 11 for 10. 21 for 7. Aespa definitely standing out in this game. Super positive kill death ratio. For sure. Let's take a look at what his gameplay looks like. That's unfortunate. I've seen that. I've experienced that many a time. You're just walking, and then there's a Semtex. Don't you guys love that? Aespa picking up a nice frag there. On a player whose name just disappeared, so I can't tell you. And on the other team, it looks like he bad, dead, YouTube. Coming in with the 15. with Julian with a 17 for 14. TNT coming in off the respawn in a very strong position. But Double DGA are holding it with a 30-point lead. Hardpoint has moved. TNT. See, TNT are good at taking the hardpoint before it spawns. They know the locations. And Double DGA is obviously holding on to the last spawn, so they have to move quick to get on. And I think that's where TNT is getting a lot of their advantages. Is they're getting the initial hardpoint, and then they're holding it for a bit, and then the Double DGA takes it back. As we're kind of seeing here. So at some point the spawns swap. Wow, the range on that Semtex. Anyway, TNT are about to lose it, but they've just caught up in points. Very nice Semtex coming in there. So Harmless Wonder getting a double headshot on Aceberg and Snapman. Aceberg getting a nice double kill on Hebad and Julian with that Semtex. Now the points just comfortably in Double DGA's possession, but Aceberg is coming in here. He wants to take it back. He is on the points, racking up. But the hard point has just moved, and it has gone to the initial point there in the intersection. I don't know what they call it. I'm gonna call it the intersection. And again, TNT pushing hard to take it. Double DJ unfortunately on the back foot here. TNT are holding it, trying to rack up those points. But I just find it amazing. Double DGA just holds on so well to these points. Character switching in this game is horrifically slow. I just want to switch between the players and I can't even do that. Anyway, here we go, Kuni. Kuni picking up a very casual kill there onto Brock and then onto Headbed. That Semtex gonna pick up at least one frag. Kuni taking out Juicy. See Stampman in the kill feed there, picking up quite a few kills. He's on 17 for 24. But Aceberg sitting on the 44 for 17. Very nice KD indeed. Oh, got a wave of blue coming in there from that side of the map. Let's take a look. Somebody Double DGA side. Both Harmless and I don't know how to say that name. He be dead. I guess it's good. He be dead. So we've got Harmless and He be dead, who are definitely the top fraggers on this team. But they're not able to keep their KD very high, which I find very interesting. Just 32 for 29 and then 33 for 23. Definitely positive. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. On TNT side, we got Aceberg with a 49 for 21, Ziggy with a 31 for 20, and then the rest of the team is just teetering around the mid-range with a 1.0. Very nice Semtex is coming in there from Pixel Alchemy, taking out 4 players. Looked like it was 2 separate. Ooh. So unfortunate aim there. Koi Batman instead gonna pick up the frag, but he knows, and our Koi knows. Yeah, no, it's just not a strong position there for Koi. At a massive disadvantage. Anyway, the hard point is currently in the junkyard, and the points are even. It can honestly go either way. Both teams are doing a fantastic job, doing great work at keeping things fairly even. TNT coming, not TNT, Double DGA coming in from the side of the junkyard, able to take out the defenders, but the spawns have swapped. TNT coming in from a very close spawn. They're going to be able to contest it very quickly. TNT have a slight point advantage. Then this PB Dead is just running around uninterrupted, you know, undisturbed, just running around getting easy shots before finally being taken out. Ziggy coming in there with a double kill. Very nice. Oh, very nice knife kill. Very cheeky, if I must say so. Very cheeky knife. That was sketch, but okay. Hardpoint has come to the corner of the A spawn. We can see no team is really prepared. I guess Double DGA has the best chance of taking it quickly, but TNT's putting up hell of a fight. The point gap is going to close now. It depends on how quickly TNT... Kuni coming in with a triple kill. Well done. Ziggy on a killing spree. It's going to depend on how quickly TNT can move in, and as I said that, they've just pulled in like that. Let's take a look at Pixel Alchemy's side. See what's happening in his world. Putting up a shield there. Extending his strength. Strength of his position. But here we go, TNT are picking up the points, racking him up 40 points over Double DGA. That shield's gone, but TNT are holding it strong. And next hard point. Double DGA already picking up the hard point, being prepared for it as they need to start collecting the points. There's currently a 50-point difference between the two teams. And Double DGA is closing that point gap. Kuni being taken out there by Brock. A lot of action going on here, but TNT seems to be in possession of the central part of the map. No, Double DGA coming in off a quick respawn to immediately contest it. What's happening? Yeah, 10 points away from ending this for TNT. Double DGA are they're not going to be able to get there. 4 points, 3 points, 2, and this is done. Very well played by TNT. That was neck and neck. That could have gone either way, but in the end TNT picked up a slight advantage, and Acebear was definitely fragging for his life there. And here we get to see him. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Taking out one of the Double DGA, but immediately, not even being able to enjoy the kill. It's immediately refragged. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. In total, 71 for 36. That's a very respectable KD. Oh, hello. Am I interrupting?
Huh?
Yay.
Hello, gents. Sorry.
Hello.
It
Playlist
means I had
updates?
a playlist update.
Yep, always fun.
I wish they would stop and like maybe do it at like 2 in the morning or something stupid.
No, that would make too much
It
sense.
doesn't mess with. Yeah, no. It doesn't mess with comp because it screws with everything. Okay, I did manage to get the scorecard, so that's not a problem. Thank goodness it ended when it did.
So that was a very interesting game. I just want to take a moment to look at these kills. So 71 for 36, only a minute on cap. So Pixel Alchemy coming in 40 for 41, getting an almost even KD. Lots of defense, a lot of time on cap. Very, very strong. Snapman doing what he did at his best, holding the cap circle, not cap circle, holding the hard point for his life. You know, constantly just running on there. His deaths do show that he was running on there a lot. But it shows in the time how much effort he put in, and it's brilliant. Having those fraggers who are able to do the work, Pixel Alchemy being a combination of both, and having the rest of the team really help. Kuni was able to stay positive,
good games, guys.
despite only being 9
Hello,
minutes on the cap.
guys. Sorry about that.
And then on
Well,
double
playlist
DGA's side,
update.
49, 43, 48,
Same on.
38. Still positive.
I have to drive a person crazy. Saying, why can they not do a playlist update at like 2 o'clock in the morning when there's min people on? So when they log in, that the update just happens. Why do it in like match time?
Where's the fun in that?
There we go.
I'm glad the game ended when it did.
Okay.
2 seconds, let me just set up. Won't take long.
Oh no.
So double DGA, harmless wand, definitely doing very well. 49 for 43, very respectable. Who was the top capturer? So that was Juicy. Juicy. I was gonna say Juicy. I know it's probably not. I'm just gonna say it anyway, until somebody corrects me.
Roxy,
Yes.
you're all back and up and running after all our playlist updates.
Oh, we all good.
Okay, cool.
Back
And
in
it's
Swan.
Quick question: who picked Petrograd?
Second TNTr.
Ugh, it's not my. It wouldn't be my favorite pick. There are much better maps out there.
This is true. It's not one of my favorites, but then on the flip side, there's even.
What's the third map gonna be? Is it gonna be vacant?
So the third map is Atlas Superstore.
That'll be interesting on hard points. Domination on the map gets really boring very quick.
Horrible to try and stream.
Yeah, at least there'll be a lot of
Like,
action in
maneuver around
Petrograd.
the building and stuff.
Atlas Superstore just turns into a grind fest.
Assuming everyone's ready.
It's quick to rehost. At least it's not Rainbow Six Siege, where if you start and there's a mistake, you have to go through the whole setup again. Everything again. Get everybody back in the lobby, configure the game settings. Yeah, it's not pleasant.
Yeah, it looks like we're good. 1, 2.
He be dead! Great name. And here we go into map 2, Hardpoint on St. Petrograd. Not my favorite map, but it is definitely an action-packed map. A map that TNT also knows very well, and I believe this is their map pick. So if this is their map pick, then they did very well on double DGA's map
okay.
pick.
So HP.
Ziggy!
Oh, family. Okay.
And welcome, guys. Oh, such a beautiful city skyline. Isn't it just lovely? All the buildings, just as far as the eye can see, and that no god rays. It's pretty. Anyway, down here on the Charlie spawn we have double DGA, and then on the Alpha spawn we have TNTr, who look like they've got a slight advantage getting to the initial spawn there, initial hard point. I shouldn't say spawn. And Aceber open it up for us. Ziggy immediately getting 2 frags on Hectic and Brock. Koi Batman able to get a nice headshot there on a harmless wand, taking out the top fragger. And they're collecting the points. TNT holding it well by the looks of it. Who's the closest player we got? Julian. Okay, thanks game. Thanks game. Really appreciate you going on to the player. There we go. Okay, reaction time's non-existent here. I'm going to move back. Hardpoint is going for another 28 seconds, and TNT are holding it. Nothing's happening. What's happening from the Double DG? Are they coming with respawn? Are they just not able to get in? Here they are, progressing down the road into the archway. But TNT have them surrounded, holding off the entrances to both the hardpoint and the road. Double DGA stuck respawning the whole time. Let's see some action. Who's at the front line? We got Ziggy with the 4 frags, 6 frags. And TNT already in position to take the next one. This is TNT's map, so seeing this kind of domination is good. It's good to see you doing well on your own map. But Double DGA finally putting some points on the scoreboard. We're slowly ticking it up, but immediately being interrupted. Game, can I spectate somebody? Please, game, let me spectate someone. There we go. Back on the Ziggy, because it's the only one who would take. And finally on the ace, but I clicked that like 20 seconds ago. Awesome stuff. Good little jump shot. Unfortunately, there's always somebody on your right. Hey, somebody just has to ruin your front. Hey, does it look like Double DG are down a player? Do they have to play on? Continue? Does the player need to rejoin? I wonder what the story is there. I wonder what the rules are. Anyway, Ziggy being taken out from the right. I did hear that coming. My right ear was not liking that. We've got Ace running through here. He sees somebody from Double DGA. TNT are holding the point. You know, Batman is just so passionate about taking those hard points. Hey, he's the first one there, the last one out, and he will stay there as long as he needs to go. Ace sitting on the corner, able to get a nice surprise kill because he heard the other guy coming. TNT are just they got possession. Hey, they're almost they've reached the halfway point already, and Double DGA only have 6 points. Wow. 4 minutes left on the timer, 20 seconds left on the actual hardpoint timer. TNT are holding this strong. Pixel Alchemy, what's going up? What's going on in your world? You look away at the wrong moment, you're going to be taken out. Unfortunate, but it happens. Otherwise, a fantastic job coming in here from TNT. A little bit of little battles going on here and there, but Double DGA are holding the point, and it's gone. TNT immediately able to capture it in the bar there, and sitting in strong positions. Here we've got Herrick walking right past, I believe, Kuni. Yeah, Kuni able to get a nice kill on him. You know, camping is very often looked down upon, but at the end of the day, when you're holding objectives like this, it really is the right way to do it. But Kuni is going to meet his match, as Hectic is going to take him out. Currently the score is 165 to 20. Ziggy's on a killing spree, getting 5 kills. Is going to be taken out by Harmless Wand. What a weird name, but a nice name. And the hard point is going to move. Where's the next one going to be? Where's TNT sitting? Because that's likely where it's going to be. Is it going to be in here? There it is. Immediately there with the capture. They know their hard points, except nobody's on the hard point. And now Ziggy's on the hard point. Pixel Alchemy, what's happening in your world? They're still holding bar, but they're going to be leaving shortly. Just finishing up those previous battles, those previous engagements. Double DGA now contesting the hard point and taking the hard point, slowly racking up the points. But this is a very one-sided game, which is very unusual. Normally this bracket these enemies, or the other teams that TNT plays against, they're usually very balanced, very much like the last game we saw where it goes neck and neck. It's unusual. It's uncommon for me to see such a one-sided game. Just goes to show who's practiced this map more, I suppose. Anyway, Double DGA immediately going in to pick up, what is this? The alleyway hardpoint. Acebear getting a nice double kill on Hectic and Jussie, and then Ziggy taking out He Be Dead, but Harmless One taking out Acebear, stopping him in his tracks. TNT are holding the point though, and with only 30 points left. Oh, 2 great kills coming in there, but nobody to really take advantage of it. But with 25 points remaining and the hard point in possession of TNT, doesn't look like it's going to go any other way. Looks like map 2 is definitely going to be going to TNTr. If we look at the score, we got Ziggy is topping the charts here with 29 for 12, a very solid KD, 27 for 10 coming in from Aceberg, 22 for 10 coming from Kuni, and that's all higher than anybody on double DGA's side. And there we go, TNTr picks up the victory. Very well played. Not quite sure what was going on there, why it was so one-sided. It just looked like double DGA couldn't quite get to the hard points in time. Maybe they didn't know the locations, maybe they haven't practiced this map. Yeah, makes sense. But a very one-sided game, for sure. Statman was just living on those hard points. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Very, very good time there. Showing that kills, although positive, aren't everything.
Hello.
Along the line in the game, we lost a guy. Like, he just disappeared. And some of my guys were complaining about.
How far into the game was it?
I think by the second one. Yeah, by the second objective. When the second objective
I
started.
was watching. I actually didn't see him go missing, to be honest. I was counting every now and again. I look up and because I'm still working, so I look up and I'm wearing a headset, so I didn't hear him disconnect, which is strange because it does make a disconnect.
Yeah, and
I
then
see
he came back.
now.
Yeah, he came back now.
Yeah, but he did join in again.
Yes.
Yeah, because out, so he.
Sorry, you broke up a little bit there.
Is the server laggy at all?
Yes, I had a little lag, and some of the other guys in the team had a little lag.
Can you
Yes,
not
I-
see we were killing like machines?
So I see now by reviewing the recording that that other player for double DGA dropped off just before the hard point became active, and then came back at 125 points. So that's a huge contributor to why a team can struggle. I didn't even notice that. And I saw him disconnect, but I didn't see that they were gone for so long. It's very likely that Homegirl's gonna ask to redo the map, which is completely understandable. But at the same time, the other team won. Can they really be held responsible? Can they really lose their victory? I'm not quite sure how the rules work here, so it'll be interesting to see what the result is. Hey, home goal. Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go.
You know. I reviewed the recording. He disappeared just after the hard point became active, and then he rejoined when TNT had 125 points already.
Okay. Tell me, does it give more or less a time slots from when he disappeared?
Yeah, it's like, let's see. I have to quickly look at the recording for the real time because the game records time weirdly. I can quickly tell you if you wait like a minute.
No problem. If it has before a minute and if it's, I'm just trying to also get on.
It happened 15 seconds after everybody spawned in.
Okay.
So there was the prep phase, and then as the hardpoint went active, the guy disconnected.
Okay, did he make any attempt to reconnect?
He didn't reconnect until you guys had 125 points. I don't know if he attempted, but he didn't get back in until you guys were halfway to victory.
125 points, that's about 3 locations.
Yeah, more or less. No, he reconnected, so...
Stamp is your call. What is the options that we have here? What do we need to do?
Launching's all the way.
Yeah, that's private conversation. I'll step right out of that. I'm sure it'll be interesting, but I don't want to eavesdrop. I see another guy from PDT in here. I'm guessing they're deliberating. This is where you play adverts. Gonna make a shout out to blah blah blah. How many people are waiting right now? 14 people. Just saw it at the top there. Lovely. 14 people's lives are put on hold right now. This is wonderful. Iron Wolf Spirit. These names. Intense names. Iron Wolf Spirit. So in the end, that one player ended up rejoining. How much of an impact did they have? I don't know who disconnected. That certainly doesn't show in the deaths. I guess he'd be dead. Ziggy's asking you the guy who DC'd now. Time to review.
Section with 4 people against 5 for the time period that he was missing. I think that's generous.
The player who disconnected was He Be Dead.
I'm gonna start the third round and then we make a call with regards to the second map. That
Thank
we
you.
can get going. Hello, Jim. I'm
How are your guys' evenings going? What's up in your world? Fun times, eh?
Oh, like it when people are like.
What, they've been difficult.
So we're going to. Well, not difficult. No, it's just the situation isn't easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Superstore while I try and locate rules.
I'm guessing this doesn't happen a lot.
And I've never had this.
Oh, lovely. First
This is
time.
the first time. I'm gonna get started on the third map and then I'll make a ruling on the second.
Yeah, sounds good. He was gone for about 3 minutes. TNT were able to pick up 125 points. The player was He Be Dead. I don't know if that's useful to you. Shout out to everyone coming in there from... You know, I saw the name and I still read it just to be sure. I'm not saying that.
Ziggy! Go left side, eh?
Yeah, left.
And then you go mid or I'll go mid and...
If I can hear you, can they hear you? Anyway, welcome to Aptus Superstore, there we go. One of my least favorite maps to watch on Domination. But I don't know how it plays on Hardpoint. So let's see how this goes. We've got TNTr coming in from the Alpha spawn, and we've got DDGA coming in from the Charlie spawn. Let's see how things play out here. The hardpoint is directly in the middle, so it's all about the team who's going to get killed the least on their approach. Let's hop over to He Be Dead because he's got a great vantage point here. Picks Alchemy, getting stuck with that Semtex. Tough times for them. TNTr not aware that he is up here. He is in such a strong, dominant position, able to easily contest the hard point, clearing it out. TNT are not on site. Oh, they are now. DDGA and TNT have roughly the same points. Now TNT, nobody is capturing the hard point. Absolutely nobody. This is a meat grinder of note. Ooh, Aesper getting a nice triple kill there. Gun, Semtex, and then a nice headshot. Really showing you what's going on there. Let's switch over to Aesper. Game, please. Thank you. No, that's Ziggy. That's not Aesper. But Ziggy getting a nice double kill there before being taken out. Oh no, that was Aesper being taken out. Ziggy still on a roll. TNT are picking up 23. DDGA holding on to 17 points. DDGA have got a slight advantage right now. This spawn, the hardpoint moved closer to their spawn, but TNT are holding the position. And just one more player being taken out, 2 more players. And they should be able to start getting points. No, but you see the DDGA is spawning here, okay? So it's very easy for them to get back on site. But Ziggy is setting up a crossfire to try and pick up some kills, but unfortunately being taken out. Let's switch over to Aesper, see what's happening down there. Aesper now on side, picking up the points. The points are neck and neck. Still early days. Aesper really on a roll, using this MP7 to the best of his ability, but unfortunately being taken out there by Jussi. Okay, hardpoint moving to the very tedious B flag site. What is it called? Hold on, domination. It's a flag. Capture the flag, anybody? What about demolition? That was a great game mode. Anyway, hardpoint moving to the B flag site. If you're familiar with domination, it's a very difficult spot. Arguably, it's more exposed than the first location it spawned in. DDGA holding the site very strong. Let's see what this player split looks like. We've got players all the way down there streaming into the site. TNT are on site. They have presence throughout the map. We've got Harmless 1 who... Can I spectate him, please? Thank you. No, that's not Harmless. That's Harmless. Harmless died. Let's switch over to somebody else. Ziggy throwing out his Semtexes. TNT holding onto the points, gaining a 20-point lead, which is, you know, just a little bit of breathing room. Just like if you make a mistake, you can probably recover from it. Oh, that's a mistake. Ziggy being taken out by Harmless as Semtex. What's going on in Aespa land? Aespa sitting on 23 for 7 highest kills in the game, and somebody disconnected again. Woohoo! And he be dead has disconnected again. It looks like everybody else is there. But hold on, they've only got 4 players. They're missing 2 players. 2 players have dropped from this in the last minute. He be dead and Brock are no longer in the game. They disconnected within the last 60 seconds, it seems. Oh well, big fat rip for them. That's just an even bigger advantage to TNT. Just looking at my recording here, TNT was still picking up a slight lead before they disconnected, but it was even. But the moment they drop, sure, they actually don't disconnect very long before I realize. There we go. At 64 for 50 points, it looks like Brock drops off, and I'm guessing He Be Dead is going to be coming. Yep, He Be Dead drops off at 70 to 50. Okay, so both players drop off at around about the 20-point difference. Oh, tactical disconnects, I wonder? Yeah, if you're watching my Rainbow Six tournaments, you'd know what that's about. Anyway, let's switch back to the action. TNT holding strong. They're still down after 2 minutes. They're still down their 2 players. They're not rejoining. Last time it took He Be Dead 3 minutes to rejoin the game, at which point it was lost. Clearly not an isolated incident. I'm sure Homegirl's gonna have a lot of fun making the ruling decision on how to proceed. And the battle just slows down. It's easier to hold the points when you got such an advantage. Hold 2 players. It's not impossible, but it's easier. Everybody's gonna be farming their times now. You know, time on hardpoint. Still haven't reconnected. 40 points left. Yeah, there's no other result. It's a victory for TNTr. Even if those 2 players can rejoin now, it's too far gone. But why haven't they rejoined now? It doesn't take long to reconnect. At least it shouldn't. $25 points remaining. Aespa at this point just farming up the kills. Running low on ammo. That's how much killing he's doing. TNT wins. All played to TNTr, but it's not much of a victory when the other team's down 2 players. But still, TNTr stayed in the whole game, so at least they were there for it. Aespa with a 45 for 8. Easy kills. Easy frags. Yeah. So, that happened twice.
Oh my dear soul.
60 points, 60 for 40. Both of them disconnected within about 15 seconds of each other. Both He Be Dead and Brock dropped off.
Yeah, but now here's my problem. Nobody has alerted me to the fact that he dropped.
Both of them dropped. There were 2 people that dropped off that time.
Yeah, there's no message at all to say there's a problem.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't notice.
The rules are quite clear that if a guy drops before 2.5 minutes, if they can alert me to the fact that he's dropped, then we pull out, we restart, and we keep going.
They didn't. They also didn't reconnect.
But if they don't, don't let me know, then we have to kill.
Oh well, then the rules are clear. There's no which way about it.
So,
That time it
let
was a
me
bit
just
later
join
into it.
in. Oh, bye. It's gonna be great fun.
Can I join?
Roxy, you want to come over to? Roxy, do you want to come over to Coalition quickly?
Yes, I'm on my way.
Can I come too? Nah. Okay, cool. Cool. I guess it's either going to be a lot of fun rehosting or I don't know, guys. Yeah, so according to the rules that Homegirl just explained to me, double DDGA doesn't qualify for a rehost. First of all, because they didn't tell her that they disconnected, and second of all, it was after the 2.5-minute mark. So yeah, that result is that result. It's, that's just it. As for the first game, it did happen very quickly into the game, so it was practically at the start. They were eligible for a restart. Apparently they didn't restart though. Tough position for Homegirl to be in, but that's just how it works. But very clearly after those guys disconnected, it became a bit of a runaway situation. Too easy for TNT to just lap up the points. Not much more to say about it. At this point, I don't know if there's going to be a redo of Game 2. There shouldn't be, according to the rules. See Homegirls and the Allegiance team. We'll see what's going to happen there. At this point, most of this replay is just is watching the menu, this team running around. You can customize your vehicles now? Huh. Cool. I guess there's a whole lot of nothing going on here. If I were you, I wouldn't stick around. Just not sure if there's going to be a third map. Phantom? Shout out to Phantom, Mystic Phantom in the chat there. Armando, how are you doing?
I was positive.
Hey
all the way
guys,
through.
can I join?
Buzzard.
How's it, yeah.
I'm getting a little bored there, sitting in my corner, just talking to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second guys,
So
well
from your
done. Well played.
perspective, how did you see the game?
GG.
Dude, once those guys dropped, it became a runaway situation. Both teams were holding it neck to neck the whole way through. But the moment those players drop, you guys just completely
Roxy?
take it home.
Sorry, Dr. McKay. Roxy?
Roxy's not on. She's on the Legions.
She was. She did pop on.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so it was very well played from you guys, holding your own, very much so. The way you always take the the hard points early, I think it's Stamp Man, I think, who's always on there first. I always get you and Batman confused. So it's
Batman.
Oh, it's Batman, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, Batman's always on there first, and you can see it in his time on the scoreboard. His time on objective. That really gives you a huge advantage. Yeah, it gives you a huge advantage because you're always there before the other team, and the other team is just so slow to recapture because they're still coming off the last one. So that really plays well for you guys. So what's the
Thanks,
verdict?
guys. Have a good evening.
The
The scores are going to stay. If someone the map for the second.
Alright, I can get it for you.
They obviously
Alright,
weren't
no
happy
GGs
with what
tonight
you said.
then.
Oh, no GGs then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one of them came over and said GG. It was Hectic that came over and said GG. But
I know.
yeah, we were
he's
busy
a nice
speaking.
old game though. He's been popping by almost every round.
Yeah. So for the Oaks, McKay, is stream still going?
Yes. Do you want me to leave?
Okay, so from the guys from DDGA, GG. Was Laka?
DDGA.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
Well played, guys.
It was a good attempt. Sad that guys disconnect. First time in 10 weeks I've ever had. Right, but guys, I do not mean to be rude, but I need to go. I have another host game to go.
Good luck.
No
Sweet.
problem. Who's going to send the score to Homegirl?
Yeah, if you
anyone?
can send it to me, and I'll send it to Rox.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'll get it.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks. Bye.
Pick up.
Cool stuff. Guess that game's over, and TNT takes all the rounds.
Homegirl.
What's up, guys?
Alright, you're still streaming.
Yes, Ziggy. What do you mean? Why would I say that?
Oh.
I'm reading. All right, cool guys. Yeah, I'll check you guys.
Enjoy the evening.
Okay.
You too.
See you tomorrow.
Pick it
Yes.
up, man.
Cool stuff. I'll wrap it up. Looks like everything's done. That was well played from you guys. At the end of the day, you were keeping ahead. So GG.
Yeah. Thanks,
Cool,
man.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one. Cheers.
Appreciate that.